Hi everyone, hopefully my heater will turn off soon and you can hear me better. Actually, what if I do this? Use a earpiece and then hopefully you can hear me better. If you can't hear me, drop a thingy and we will go from there. I don't know why there's so many pinned comments, but they're there. Anyway, it's almost the end of the month, and there's still a couple more days to get in the free drawing I'm doing. So on leap day, anyone that has already, that's 2 days away, anyone that has booked any kind of a reading with me, a session, from this entire month, even if we did a trade together, you're going to be in the drawing, and I'm going to pull out be giving away 2 free readings or 2 free sessions to anyone. But to get in that mix, you've got to have booked a session with me already this month, so 2 days left for that. So whatever we pull tonight for you can be a start for that. Something deeper we can go into later if you like. There's a link somewhere, I see it here, and all the options are there. Let me know if you have questions. So please just go ahead, drop your name or whatever you've got on your mind. Something going on in your life, problem, pondering, what do you want to know about, or hey, it can be whatever spirit wants to send. Those are usually the best because they're always happy little surprises. So if you'd like that, go ahead and put your name in the comment while I wait. Oh, slow connection. Let me know. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me? I put this in after I started the live, so I hope it didn't mess it up. Anyway, for the group, no matter when you're watching this, we've got the 10 of Swords that just came up. Somebody feels, as a whole, we feel so beaten down, like how can it get any worse, or just not enough, attacked. What's going on with that? We have 3 of Wands reversed. We've lost perspective. We've lost perspective. We've forgotten why we're doing what we're doing and getting stuck in the cracks of the stuff that doesn't matter. And we've lost sight of that as a group. Okay, so Spirit, what can we do to change that? Make a change. Now, this is for the whole group, no matter when you're watching this. So if there's something on your mind individually where, oh my word, Sarah struck a chord, I need to figure out more about this thing, that, and the other with this, we can go deeper in a private session with you for that. But for now, we will just see as a group, take what resonates for you, how that comes. As we, 8 of Swords in reverse. Now, we are good. We've finally crossed over into this new phase this month where we're not holding ourselves back. The energy is lighter, it's lifted, spring is coming, and these things that normally used to hold us back, the shitty things we tell ourselves that gets us in a depressive funk, that's over. That's over. So whatever you did is great. But we're still in this place of like, how do we keep making a change? How do we keep making a change? So, 7 of Swords. We do that by picking and choosing our battles. What am I going to spend my energy on today that matters? Does this really matter? Does this really matter right now? We need to remember how to... Lena's here! We need to remember how to prioritize. Lena, can you let me know if you can hear me? Because we've got crickets here and I have an earpiece in, but I don't see anything, I don't see any comments at all. So I feel like there's going to be a delay. Oh, okay, back to what we were saying. Yes, you can hear me. Great! Thank you, dear. We have to pick and choose our battles. And they're not always a battle. It's just life. Like today, for example, I was trying to make a stupid technical thing work on a web page. And it was like, oh, here's the solution. Oh, well, problem. Oh, here's the solution. And it was like this rat race through a maze. And I kept hitting these barriers and had to literally turn around like, oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, well, that didn't work. All day. And the battle I was trying not to fight was with my toddler in the midst of all that. So we're in this space where even though we are owning up to our own stuff and taking charge, we need to keep pivoting into that. We need to keep pivoting into that. Okay, so as a group, as we finish off this month, Spirit, what do we need to do in order to not go back to here, right? Because we do not want to feel defeated anymore. We can still feel empowered and strong and making progress even though we're surrounded by fire. Like, feel that vibe difference? And it comes, Two of Cups reversed, from learning to love ourselves. That comes with a note of caution. It's like, okay, if you're going to move forward and you're going to dip back into, I'm not enough, or forgetting your practices of taking care of yourself, then this cycle is just going to repeat. It's now or never right now. It's that break-free moment for everybody and everything. And if we do not come back to that self-love and make that the epitome of our existence right now, these cycles are going to repeat. I sure as hell don't want them to repeat. So what is the last little bit? Let's see. Yes! Queen of Wands. You have to stay in the passionate flow of the things you love about your life, and you have to do it in the soft, gentle way. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, or if you identify as a masculine or feminine. This is, everyone needs to remember that your passion and love for life comes from the birthing place, comes from the womb, comes from motherly love, comes from gentleness. Lindsay Coleman is here. Hello, dear. Tell me who's what. Like, I can see a couple faces and then I see numbers, but I can't see all your names. Tell me who's here, where you're from. I'm outside of Salt Lake City in Utah. So we just did a collective reading for the whole group. If you missed it, go back and watch it for when it's posted. Doing some free mini readings tonight. Oh, there's more! Seven of Pentacles in reverse. But we have to... There's lots of words of caution right now. Even if we hold this vibe, and even if we come back to self-love and remember that, we also cannot quit on ourselves. And we can't quit on what we're building. Because what we're building now is what is going to become the empires of our lives for the next 2 decades. The next 20 years. Huge cycle right now. Speaker Eric Swanson is watching. How are you? Okay, so that's that for the group. 2 more days in February. On Leap Day, anyone that had a session or booked a reading with me this whole month, you're all going to go into a drawing where I'm pulling out 2 winners to get a free reading at the end of the month. I want to invest back in you for investing in yourself, because you're not doing this alone. You've got a lot of help on the other side and in the invisible, and we can see a lot of things through their help, and I want to help you do that. Thank you, Eric. I look awesome. I really need to wash my hair. I just put the kids to bed and in my pajamas, but thank you. Great. So who would like a message tonight? I'm not going to be here very long. It's almost 9:30. I have 15 minutes, people. What can I do for you this evening? I have Lion Strider Tarot, I have Moonology, and I also have Goddesses. If you want one in particular, let me know. If not, I'll just pull from whatever. Lena will take one. Let's do tarot for you, dear Lena. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my prices are changing on March 1st. So if you want to lock in the subscription price as it is right now, $22 a month, where automatically each month I send you a channeled message on what spirit feels you need to know most, you've got 2 days to lock that in, because it's going to be changing. Okay, dear Lena. Okay. Whoa, felt that way down in my sacral, dear. Something's going on there. Four of Pentacles in reverse. David Coelho's here. Hello. Is something falling apart, Lena? Like something that you spent so much time on fell apart, or it stopped working and you're so disappointed because all these people, or someone in particular, or even you and your partner, just put all this passion into it, and you thought, oh my word, had the purpose, had the flow, had the energy, and it's just... Cody Dean is here. I'm on your list. I think I'm in your group, Cody, for your lunch next month. Next month? Anyway, looking forward to that. Yeah, Lena, it feels like did something fall apart? Something break down? Even though it was... I'm seeing this in my mind where like an artist in their craft, like they just spent all this time on this beautiful, multi-purpose, faceted installation in a museum, and like a toddler comes through, or a bunch of school kids, and they like knock it over, and it's ruined. But you're not like heartbroken. It's just like, holy hot. What do? Okay, Lena, let me switch over to the Goddesses, because they just came to mind. Denise is here. Denise, you're one of the monthly subscribers, right? Have I done yours this month yet? Or is it coming up? Or it was a couple weeks. Anyway, I was telling everybody that that my pricing is going to change on March 1st in just a couple days, and so if you want to lock in subscription channel messages where it's just automatically delivered to you each month, now's the time to do it, because whoever's locked that in up until now, it's not going to change. So, you've got that in the bag, Denise. Lena, there's something like... Hi, Erin. Lena, I don't know what it is. It's like this frozen scene of the artist, like, looking at the disaster And everyone's gone, but they're not doing anything. It's just like, what do I do? If you could give me like a little tidbit of what's on your mind or what's coming through or resonating for you in this moment, it might help, because even the goddesses are like, oh, we have to wait, we have to wait. Wait at the gate. I see someone at a gate. Like a little... Okay. Lilith came up. Lena. Okay, it's this feeling of the thing that you just built that you thought was supposed to work. It had to fall apart. You can only think of your new friend group falling apart, and I'm on the outside looking in. Yeah. For whatever reason, it was supposed to fall apart. Look, outside looking in. Yeah. Lilith, she separated herself and she left and set a boundary and said, maybe this is the trigger point for you to start something new, or find the new friend group, or find something that resonates more, better. If you want to dig into that more, send me a message. The link is here somewhere, to book a time with me, and we can do like a whole shebang and see what's going on. Anyway, let me know how that helped, Lena. Okay, who's next? I've only got, okay, 9:33. I've got like 15 minutes left. Let me shuffle this one. If you're just popping in, everyone that's gotten a message with me or done a session or a reading this month goes into a drawing on Leap Day. I'm giving away 2 free readings. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Who's next? Who's in the room? Tell me where you guys are from. I forget. I live in Utah, like hour and a half north of Salt Lake City. I do not have my animal deck. I accidentally left it upstairs, and I don't dare creep in because baby's asleep. But I do have Goddess Tarot and Monology. Okay. Let's pull for what is the current status of the group, because after whatever you shifted from the new moon, the full moon yesterday, I posted earlier, I'm like, this full moon felt like a new moon, and the new moon 2 weeks ago felt like a full moon. Like the energy was totally different. They'd swapped, and I wasn't the only one. And I just said full moon for see, I'm mixing it up. I just said new moon when I meant full moon yesterday. Anyway, too many words. We've got the full moon in Pisces. Everyone here, everyone, including me, we need to balance more between our intuitive spiritual practices and our practical physical actions, because we're getting out of balance again, because our fire has perked up again. The energy is clearing. The gray fog, heavy, dense shit from the past month and a half is finally lifting. Spring is almost here. But even though we're getting back into our routines and getting back into our practices, I know I am, and it's feeling great, we can't slip into the forceful hustle that we're so ingrained with. We still need to remember to balance it with the divine flow of whatever your intuitive spiritual practice is too. Okay? David is from Canada. Okay, Canada is huge. What city? I've been to Toronto. I want to go to Calgary and Vancouver. What part of Canada? Eric's in Park City. and Scottsdale, and San Diego. That's right, you're all over the place. Always on a plane, Eric. Yes, you are. I know. Okay. Let me get a drink. Okay. If you've got someone in your life that's pissing you off, bugging you, you've set a boundary with them, they keep on manipulating others to try and control things with you, this is for you. Someone in your life you can't quite get rid of, you can't, because it's just circumstances, business, family, and you want to rise above it, cool runnings, and it's just, what do? This is for you. Like, that popped up. This is on my mind. I'm sorry, it says slow connection. I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like there's a lot of us. See that? Holy cow. Popping out. Yeah, oh my word. 3 of Wands again in reverse. Like I said 20 minutes ago, if you missed that, when I repost this, go back and watch it. There's things happening for us right now that are trying to derail us, and it's these people that are affecting our vision too. They're getting us to look the wrong way, distract us, make us spend more time on the things that don't matter because that's what they want. This is the pivot point of the refining fire, where it's like, okay, do I just... It's that breakaway point where that threshold of when you're like building a new habit or breaking an old one and building a new one, it's we're hitting that threshold of, okay, it's the quitting time or literally forming new molecules in our bodies to support the new healthy way. That's where we're at, and it has to do with our vision and our actions and these people trying to distract us from it. Oh my god. Okay, everyone needs to go back to the beginning and rewatch this because the same cards are coming up. 10 of Swords in reverse. Same exact thing from 15 minutes ago. I'm seeing someone taking a hammer and just hitting us in the brain, like to hit this home, to pound this in us. We have to... I need more words, Spirit. We have to believe and embody the idea, the truth, that the worst is behind us, and that's where we control our pivot point. Swinging the gate. Yeah, I saw a gate earlier. The pinch point in the gate. You have to pivot even more, and it only takes a tiny amount of momentum and effort and energy. Just like a hinge on a gate, or the degrees a plane can change in flying direction and they end up thousands of miles apart. We're at that threshold, and it has to do with these people. But we can't keep focusing on their distractions. David is 2 hours north of Toronto in a small rural town, 16,000 people. It's very beautiful, wonderful. Last time I was in Toronto, it was like 6 or 7 years ago, and my friends took me to Niagara Falls, but it was this time of year. It was like March, so it was cold. We didn't go, and I was at an event thing, training 3 days, and we went to Niagara Falls like at night, and so it was dark. Like, it was still gorgeous and beautiful, but I wish I could have seen more of the the area around during the day. Wonderful, David. This does resonate with you. Perfect. Yes. Okay, Spirit, what do we do? What do we do? We've set the scene. Okay. The Tower in reverse. The worst is behind us. This has come up a lot in so many readings lately. All of the things that were supposed to break down and die, They have. Stop expecting it to keep happening. We are now clearing the rubble, and that's the shitty job too. But underneath the rubble is where everything has been planted, and we are clearing the rubble. Rubble? Yeah, that's the word. Every time I see the Tower card, I think of Lord of the Rings, when the Eye of Sauron, is that his name? The tower finally falls. And it's that huge moment of, like, beautiful destruction. Because everyone is so, like, blissful that it's falling. Okay, that's the perspective you need to take. Not like the orcs that are just scared shitless that their leader just, was destroyed. It's that pivot point of, we're not, this isn't happening right here, upright. This is happening. The worst of it is over, but we're still looking at it like it's not. Okay, Spirit, what do we do? And it has to do with these people. Oh. And that's okay. That's okay. Because every trigger is an opportunity. Every moment of frustration means slow down. You're out of alignment. Okay, Spirit, what do we do? Okay, same pull a moon card. If you want more specifics on powerful, yes, it is. Oh my word, the message I posted this morning at like 6 a.m. was a lot on this topic too. Everyone should go watch that too. And if you want more specifics on your own situation, book a reading. Yes, adjustments are required. There's still things moving. There's still work to do. Damn it. There's still work to do. I read in I'm looking for my phone and it's right in front of my face. And this just flew out. But before I read it, everyone should download the app called The Pattern. The symbol is a black, it's like a black painted swirl on a white background. It's called The Pattern. I don't care what you think about astrology. Put in your birthday, and it does all the math for you. But what I love about it is you don't have to understand anything about astrology or the planets or your chart, and it will tell you literally every day what to expect and how you can feel and how you're going to feel and what may bother you and how to move through it. And you don't even have to understand why. And I love it. And it will even show charts of, because, like, for example, Pluto is in Aquarius now, and it's going to be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. And it will show you, okay, based on those big movements too, like, okay, this planet's sitting here, whatever, you don't need to understand it all, but this is how you're going to feel. And anyway, I got a notice on my phone today that popped up that said exactly how I was feeling about this is going to be a time where you feel like, how much more do I have to freaking do? And we're going to be frustrated. And it's going to be intense, but it's also going to be miraculous. Because it is that huge pivot point, like I've been talking about all night. So everyone download that app. It's called The Pattern. I can send you a link if... Thanks, Eric. Because whatever this issue is with this person that keeps distracting you, that issue is going to resolve soon. I know, we all hate the word soon. When will then be now? Soon. Because soon can mean tomorrow, it can mean next year. But it's better than farther away than not. I feel like there's just a little bit more with this, and then we will just close off for the night. Again, if you want guidance on your own specific situation, lock it in this month. Pricing is going up. There's a link up here somewhere. Links in my bio. Okay, how can we close this off? If you missed the beginning, after I post this, go back and watch the start, because it it caps exactly what we're finishing off with here. Hi, Linda. I know Linda's picture. Great. Okay, David said he was outside of Toronto, and Eric is all over the place, Park City and whatever. Linda, I can't remember where you live. I'm outside of Salt Lake City. Putting it out there to move to St. George this year. I'll say it. I am moving. I look forward, universe, to how you're going to help make it all happen. Oh, that's right. Disneyland. Yeah, you're in LA, Anaheim area, right? I remember now. Did you have flooding from that huge rainstorm a couple weeks ago? You had all the rain. My friend in Tucson had all the hail, and we got like 2 feet of snow in 2 days. Hey! The magician. How we fix this is we use our natural gifts and talents we've already freaking got, that we're damn good at. We don't follow a guru. We don't buy a system. We don't force ourselves to stay within the confines of a plan just because it worked for someone else. You know what you're good at. You know who to listen to. You know what you are supposed to be doing to fix this. And it's your own magic. We can dive into your Akashic records to learn more of what that is. If you'd like help with that, reach out to me. But we cannot expect change if we do not honor our own magic. And it doesn't matter if your gift is, don't compare. That was another one of my messages from something I pulled this morning for me, was don't freaking compare to beautiful people like Amy Westervelt, I think I see her picture, who has a beautiful gift that's, I feel, similar to mine. And we cannot compare because everyone has their own freaking role. Everyone is essential right now. And it's tapping into this. Okay, now we have to ask Spirit, how can we all tap into our magic just a little bit more right now? Because, where was it? We still have to adjust. We're still adjusting. We're still tweaking. The gear, okay, I'm seeing a clock. The gears in our machines, they're working. They're starting to turn. They're starting to churn out results. Oh my word, I need a drink. I feel like I'm yelling. Everything is turning. Everything is turning. And, excuse me. Oh. Better not be coming down with some. I'm healthy, wealthy, and wise, Spirit. Lost my train of thought. The gears. Everything is turning now. But things still need adjusting. Things need to be oiled up or lubed up or tweaked or tightened. Cleaned. It's all working. But your machine has to be cleaned. And how do we do that? Page of Pentacles. We look for the signs of abundance all around us. We look for the stability we already have. We enjoy the present gift because it has value. We see the currency already flowing into our life, and it's not necessarily money. It's light, it's energy, it's food, it's warmth, it's conversations, it's clothing that we wear, it's our cars that transport us. That is what we do. We magnify this with this to change this. And forget about the shitty people. Because they are stuck back here. Okay. What time is it? Kim Pei is here. Rihanna. Okay, fine. I'll stay on for 10 more minutes. It's all good. Rihanna, yes. You feel like you're giving up? Okay, let me reshuffle a few things. Anyone that's gotten a reading with me this month, or a session, a paid one, or even if you traded with me and you know who you are, everyone is going into a mix. I feel like we need to clean this up more, Rihanna. And on Leap Day, in 2 days, I'm going to do a drawing, and anyone in that mix, I'm giving away 2 free readings to help you invest in yourself more. So, you still have 2 days to book something with me to get in that pot. You want to know how your ex-boyfriend feels. You're all in your head, Rihanna. I only felt that in my... It was disjointed between my crown and my throat. You're trying to convince yourself of something. Giving up on what? He's not fulfilled in what you guys had, Rihanna. And that has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with him. That was the 10 of Cups reversed. He doesn't understand what he was feeling, didn't know how to honor any of that with both of you, and that has everything to do with him, not you. That's not bad. I'm not saying anyone did anything wrong. That's what's coming up. So, Rihanna, how can we move this along a little bit for you? While we wait, my pricing is going up on March 1st. So if you want to lock in subscription right now at $22 a month, you only have a couple days to do that because that won't change. Rihanna, you have the Goddess of Isis in reverse. You have to step into the fire and the pain and let yourself grieve. You have to let it pour out of you in order to move through it. You cannot heal, so Isis is the goddess of rebirth, right? You cannot become anew. You cannot move forward without that. Okay? If you want a little more guidance, book a reading with me. All the links are there in my bio. Sorry to hear. I feel you. I too recently went through a breakup. So it's no fun for anyone. Linda Callahan. Yes, ma'am. I've gotten some energy. Maybe I'll stay on longer than anticipated. I started... Okay, Linda. Oh! Felt that in my crown and in my root. Linda. So I went to the library the other day. And like right in the front by the checkout desk, there's this huge rack of historical romance novels. And I admit, I checked a bunch of them out a year ago. I had like 7. And I'm like, I need something thrilling. So on the new rack of like fresh newly published books, there's this new Stephen King novel. Stephen King? Yeah. Like the horror thriller writer, whatever. I've never read any of his books. So I checked one out. I read like a chapter and a half and I'm like, no, this ain't for me. Just the vibe, a little demented. I'm like, no, I'll stick with my Paulo Coelho. So I started reading one of Paulo Coelho's and I'm loving it so far. Linda, I heard the word patience. Like, nothing's popping up because there's impatience. Like, did you move into your new place? You were moving, right? You're sorting something out with that. Six of Cups in reverse. Do you feel cheated? Like someone took something away from you? Or you were generous with others and then they didn't provide value back that they had kind of promised or said they would. They didn't follow through. I heard the word flabbergasted. Like you just can't believe someone did something. Okay, got it for you too. I heard slow down, slow down. Now is the time of learning how to slow down, Linda. Need water. There's a feminine angel guide spirit that's I see walking next to you, Linda. Hand on your back. She's trying to like gently push you in a direction, but then all keeps stopping with you when you stop. Okay, I heard split and grab. Okay, the goddess Rhea of flow in reverse, Linda. You are blocking your own flow. You're out of alignment. And every time we are frustrated, upset, trying to force things, pushing through. I hate, and I lived this way for years, so I get it. The vibe of, fake it till you make it, or force yourself to do things, or, channel your anger to make shit happen. When we're upset about anything, it means we're going the wrong direction. It means we're using our energy the wrong way. It means we're looking at the wrong things. It means we need to stop and pivot, and we come back into flow by examining what is happening and understanding what is going on and how we can move through it. So Linda, something you're doing is keeping you out of flow a lot. Yeah, like I'm seeing water, just you floating along, and then you just hit a brick wall because of something. So if you want to dig into this more, send me a message or go to the link wherever it is up here. I see it up here. And let's get a full reading or a channeled message for you to help you kind of figure out what's going on. You may already know intuitively, like, ping, dang it, I need to fix that problem, whatever that is. Let me know how that resonated. Kim Pei is watching. Amy. Oh, comments are jumping here. That's right, Eric. I got St. George. Boom. It's already done. Powerful pieces of the collective oneness. Yes, everything fits together. Everything fits together. Hi, Kim. Oh, my word. Sorry, like I touch it and then it jumps and jumps. You love my shirt? I got it at a, I don't know. I want to say craft fair, but that's not the right word. Anyway, last fall, from a booth. Whenever you go to those shows, if I ever go to those shows, I will always buy at least something, because I've been on the other side of the table and I know how much those people spend to just have their little square booth at a show, and they make no money. So I always try to buy something, and I got this from a lady that had cute stuff. Anyway, thank you. Lawana's here. Haven't seen you in a while. What a great show. Did I mention a show? TV show? Where are we? Amina, I haven't talked to you in a little while. Kim, yes. Yes, Kim, let's pull something for you. If you missed it earlier, I'm doing a drawing on Leap Day. Anyone that booked a channeled message or got a tarot reading with me this month, or even traded with me, you're going in a drawing for, I'm giving away 2 free readings or sessions, whatever you want, on Leap Day to help you invest more in yourself. So if you haven't done that yet, you have 2 days left. Okay, Kim, we got the 3 of Cups in reverse. Did you lose friends recently? Or something you thought you'd be celebrating with others fell through? Or like you feel like you have no reason to celebrate? Okay, 5 of Cups, and it landed sideways. So, Kim, you're in this place, you're in between. Okay, picture this. All of these cups or bowls or vessels around you. 5 of them. And you know which ones are worth drinking or flowing or pouring or holding. Which ones are worth doing that and which ones aren't. But the ones that aren't, they're not fully cleaned out. They're not poured out, or they're still being filled in their vessels. And you're wanting to move forward and focus on the good vibes, the good feelings, those things that fulfill you and fill you up. But it's like, I see your head just going back and forth, like, double take. Well, wait, but what if this happens? Or, I don't know, like, you're in this indecision state with something. And, you can't stay there. It's make or break your time. If you missed the big collective reading from half an hour ago, everyone needs to go watch that. Because I feel like it's going to resonate. Okay, now you need, dear Kim, one more thing from the moon on what's kind of the current status quo, or what can you do to shift this. Okay, cardinal moon. Kim, be bold and make a move. You have to be bold. You have to pick up the shit, the garbage, the black tar of liquid, and dump it out of your life. Wash it out. Like, boom. Okay? You have to clean it up. Be bold and do it. Now, don't dump it on someone else. Don't do it with harmful, attacking intention on whoever it's involved with, or on anyone else. You can clean up energy without involving anybody, and that's what you need to do. And it's just going to take a little bit of courage, a little bit of boldness. You got this. I heard buoy up. Whatever you need to do to jump in the cold water, metaphorically, to clean that up, please do that. You need to do that. Let me know how that resonated. Amina, yes. My pricing is going up on March 1st. So if you want to lock in receiving an automatic channeled message from Spirit every single month at $22, anyone that does that before March 1st, that price is not going to change. Anyone after, it will. So, just letting you know. The link's here somewhere. Amina, did you start looking at like a different property? Maybe? From what you were telling me about earlier. Did you find a new place that works better? I'm a little curious. Okay. 2 of Cups in reverse. I keep hearing breakup, but I don't know if it's like you separated from someone or you separated from a part of yourself. And they're like, pull the top goddess card and that will tell us. And then we have Flow from before, Goddess Rhea in reverse. I feel like it's with yourself. There's something with yourself. Did you hear everything I told Linda about this card a minute ago? You've disconnected from something that naturally was already part of your love energy. Like I'm seeing, I don't know what they can call it, like a plumbing system that things flow through in all these straight lines and it's perfectly configured and they're connected the right way, but this one that joined 2 significant energy lines within you, Amina, that flow is gone, but it makes no sense because it's like an open pipe and water should, figuratively, if it was water, it should naturally just flow through this pipe because of the properties of water. But for you, it's your love energy, and for some reason you are not allowing it to flow. My word. We have the 6 of Swords in sideways. It's like, it's that pivot point we've been talking about all night. You're in this in-between place of like, do I go this way or that? And it's affecting the love energy you have for yourself. Something's blocking it, but I can't see what's blocking it. Okay, my friend Natalie came to mind. She does energy work and healing. I can introduce you to. Have a session with her and she will tell you exactly what it is. Okay? Oh. Alright, let me know how that resonated. David, let me look down here a little bit. David, you will be my last reading tonight. Anyone can send me a message to get their own personally. Linda, not yet. Oh yeah, moving, that's right. Amy Bingham is here. Ariel Peterson. Yes, makes sense. 3 of Cups naturally. Just had a friend break up, Kim. Oh, dude, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. No, crap. Hold on. Technical. I've never had that happen before. Anyway, you left the old property. That's right. Amina, yes, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, last one for this evening. If I wasn't able to get to you, I'm sorry. I am going to start doing these lives more often. I always do free card pulls at least once a week. So watch for that. Okay, David. That took a second to like connect. it was empty, and I saw this like empty bucket. Empty vessel. Okay, David. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel like this is past. This is past. You left something. A way of living, a way of thinking, a job, a aspect of your life that you really knew a lot about, but you left it because it wasn't, it really wasn't actually helping you like you thought, or you saw how it did not resonate with you anymore. It did not bring the fulfillment you were promised or thought it would bring. I feel like that's past, something behind you. Okay. New Moon in Gemini, communication is key. We need to know more. You need. I'm back to that empty blank bucket. Empty bucket again, David. And now I'm seeing like dancing skeletons. And I heard skeletons in the closet. We have a void moon. Yeah, that makes sense. Empty bucket, void. There's something. Hang on. But then we have a gibbous moon that says you're very close to achieving your goal. And then we have a new moon in Aries, time to take action. So whatever this thing was that you moved away from, I feel like now you're in this place where it's like, okay, what do I do now? And I don't know how this fits in yet. But whatever your new aspiration is now, or what you've been working towards, or this change the thing you've been thinking about that you want to try, or you want to do, or like, oh, do I dare do this? It's time to do that. It's time to take action on it. And it has to do with communication. I feel like it's communication with your guides, your source, your highest self, something above you, higher. There's something more there. David. But I heard if you know, you know, you know, we know, you know, we know, you know. That's the communication piece. That scene from Friends where they're like, oh, I don't know. You gotta tell me, what do you know? I don't know what you know. You know what I know that you know. And it goes back and forth like 7 times. If you haven't seen that scene, Google it. It's funny. That's what came to mind. Ping pong ball. Yeah, there's like something about communication and bouncing back and forth and wishy-washy. Something. Here we are. Oh, thank you for the stars, Linda. It resonates. Great! That's what we want. But I don't want to leave you, like, I mean, this is for me too. Like, sometimes I get vested and I want to know. Not out of, like, being nosy, but just like, oh, because I feel the energy. I need the completion of it too. I need a little bit of, something to resolve too. There's always more. There's always things deeper. There's always more. But what about the communication for David with this thing? Queen of Swords. Is there a woman in... It doesn't have to be your mom, but it feels like a motherly figure or like a boss or a manager, like someone that's technically like above you, that's sharp, good with her voice, good with speaking, but she can be harsh. Something with her, something about this communication and taking action on this thing you wanted to do with a feminine. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. If you want to go deeper, send me a message. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Please, if you missed the beginning big collective reading that I did for the whole group, it's like in the first 15 minutes, there's like this opening phase I started with as people were coming on, and then like 15 minutes later, like we closed it, but it was this big kind of like open revelatory moment for everyone. Please go back and watch that. I will post this immediately when I hop off. Ex-wife! Yeah, that just might be it. Got an ex-husband, so I feel ya. Thank you much, everyone. Again, the drawing is on Leap Day for anyone who's booked a reading with me this month. You still have a couple days to get in that pot. I'm giving away 2 free ones. If you want to lock in the subscription pricing right now for automatic channeled messages every single month, you have 2 days left to do that because I'm changing my pricing in March. I only have so much capacity. But if you lock that in beforehand, lucky fudging you. Okay, thanks. You guys have a good night.